Army Stadium. It's the River Toads and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Restave is David Pollock and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Now the River Toads offense will have the opening possession of the game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give him a sack on play 2.
I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the
Caught, and he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Got him on the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to throw it again. Complete. There's some room. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got his man.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Got some green grass. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves, and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And now the River Toads trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown tie. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They've gotten off to a sluggish start. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Uh-oh, look out. He's past the sticks. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Barrels ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. He's dropped.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. River Toads line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Going to field this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quick give. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Dumps it to the back. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's a really good job by this offense. I like it, man. Go 5 wide. You can tell right away you got a running back out wide. The corner stays out there so you know it's zone coverage. He sits down like a wide receiver. Really nice job working the outside part of the field. Quarterback, running back on the same page for the nice completion.
The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it on the option. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Pulls it again on the option. Got enough for the first down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Now he's looking to throw it. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. Throws it off the RPO. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Looking to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And now the River Toads send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rid of it on the RPO. Breaks the tackle. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Just going to keep it after the snap. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Makes one man miss. Touchdown, Bama! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, David.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The River Toads will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Gets away from one, finds room. The Tide ready to roll on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. Swamped immediately. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Out wide right, it's Clark. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And now the River Toads decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a crease. Got the 1st down. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, and then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, going to throw it. They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The River Toads really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And now the River Toads will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And here comes the offense on second down. Keeps it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. He'll move the chains as he steps out of bounds to stop the clock, but we're also at the 2-minute timeout. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Lets it fly. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd and long here. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires into the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown Tide!
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to establish the run. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Under pressure. And he gets it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Right down the middle. Hits the open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used the timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Drops back on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studio. Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU, taking on the Sam Houston Bearcats.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. On the RPO, got him. Good, strong tackle. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They're all over him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The River Toads will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the tight end in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And now the River Toads with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They were all over it. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Reels it in. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The River Toads come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Rushes on. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Hand it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They want to throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The run inside. It's Taylor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On target over the middle. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. RPO complete. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Trying to move them on the counter. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tight end now in motion. First play of this drive. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Dangerous throw on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Cousins. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. And they got it.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Look out! And it's a sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And now the River Toads will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Tide ready to roll on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Turns it upfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd and long here. Snapped it in the shotgun. On the run, fires downfield. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Keeps it himself. Breaks into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback keep. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, makes a man miss. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls it. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on third down. The River Toads will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Might as well give it to him again. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. A run for the quarterback. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.